Production funding for Virginia Currents is provided by the Board of Directors of Commonwealth Public Broadcasting.
We are firmly committed to broadcasting thoughtful, locally produced programming to enrich the lives of Virginia citizens, which is why we support Virginia Currents.
Welcome to Virginia Currents. I'm Lily Lee. On today's show, we'll get an idea of where voters are heading in the final week before elections. We'll pitch a tent at a Civil War camp for kids in Tidewater. We'll be going to Virginia Beach. And, well, there's a man who decided that photography was not enough. So we're going to meet photographer turned artist Todd Hale. Plus, selling a house? We'll hear from one expert about whether the real estate slump is here to stay. That's coming up. Well, change is good for Richmond artist Todd Hale. He's a photographer turned painter turned arts promoter. A few years back, he turned his Broad Street home studio into Gallery 6. And since then, the gallery and his home have become a fixture on Richmond's First Fridays Art Walk. Each month, artists and musicians converge there, and the public gets an open invitation into Todd Hale's creative world.
I kind of soak up images from all over. I look at everything from Japanese comic books to packaging from different countries to signage, a lot of old anatomical manuals. So really, I kind of pull from all over. I'll take a photograph, draw into it, re-photograph it, collage that into a painting and then photograph the painting, and that might be the final result. So it's kind of what I would call multi-generational. It's taking images through multiple processes, recombining, and they collapse and fall apart and come back together. Howdy. Good to see you. Good.
Is this whole place your studio?
It's kind of the studio slash gallery. Clean it out for the art walk. My idea with this place was just to force myself to have a show every month. I live here and work here and have shows, so it is a threefold space. I like to look at other people's work. I get sick of my own work, and I think it all kind of complements each other in the music. I have a lot of talented musician friends, and I love music, and I like to have a good party. I go down to the Outer Banks in the summertime. Pretty much May through September now is my season there. I generally work at night from midnight to 6. It's kind of my real window of opportunity. I've tried to paint in the daytime and it just doesn't seem to work. I like to listen to music, and I've got the candles going, phones off, and can really concentrate. I love paint. It's like candy. I work a lot in steps and sessions, so I'll work on one painting maybe for a night or a couple hours or 10 minutes, and then I'll kind of put it aside. And then maybe learn something from a smaller piece or a different piece and then apply that the next time. So they all kind of are rotating and work off of each other. I think I'm kind of attracted to things with kind of a patina or a history. I try and simulate that or achieve that in the paintings. I started to draw from a real early age. To me, art really was the way to be able to be interested in a lot of different things and not have to pick something to be interested in. I really like to hang out with a lot of different kinds of people, and art really is one of the real forgiving things that people kind of let you try a lot of different ideas with.
Todd Hale is constantly in motion, always working, always producing, always transforming his studio for the next show. And when asked about his complex organic art, sometimes he'll say simply, "It's just a lot of fun to play with paint." His new mixed media works will be on display this Friday at his studio, Gallery 6 in Richmond. The show benefits the SPCA and features paintings by Ben Morris and music by band Powder Keg. More information about other artists and showings is available online at toddshale.com and firstfridaysrichmond.com.